Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Ankita Dhamecha, a homeopathy consultant and a cosmetologist. So today I'm going to talk about sunscreen. Are you confused between sunscreen and sunblock? Physical sunscreen or chemical sunscreen and different SPF numbers. So yes, I'll be talking about the types of the sunscreen, SPF and SPF numbers. So in short, it's all about the preventive measures. As in my last video, I've already mentioned about the harmful effects of the UV rays, right? So today we will talk about the sunscreens and its effect and SPF numbers. So let's start with the sunscreen versus sunblock. So first of all, sunscreen also known as a chemical sunscreen and sunblock or known as a physical sunscreen. So in the chemical sunscreen, it works by absorbing the UV rays and convert them into the heat, which then released by our skin later on. And in the physical sunscreen, it creates a barrier. It creates between our skin and UV rays. So it will block UV rays and it will reflect the UV rays before it get penetrated into the skin. So this way it protect our skin from the harmful UV rays. So but how will you know that this is the chemical sunscreen, it's a physical sunscreen? So the content of both the sunscreen are different. Here in the chemical it utilize oxybenzone and avobenzone. These both are carbon based compounds, while in physical sunscreen and sunblock it uses the zinc oxide and titanium oxide. So when I talk about the consistency, chemical sunscreen are thin and light in weight, so it can be spread more easily on the skin, while physical sunscreen and sunblock are little thick and opaque in compared to chemical sunscreen, and it also seen on the skin as a white cast after the applications. You have noticed some sunscreen gives more white cast than the others. So and the consistency make it little difficult to spread it evenly, as these are little thick in compared to the chemical one. But the positive point is that it works immediately after you apply it, where in the chemical sunscreen you need to apply it 20 minutes before you go outside. It takes 20 minutes to work as it get absorbed. Now as it get absorbed, it works as water resistance. See, when I say water resistant doesn't mean waterproof. Water resistance means it protect your skin from the harmful UV rays up to the 40 to 60 minutes inside the water from the sweating also. And physical sunscreen are more prone to wear off because it sits on the top. It does not get absorbed. So it does not work as a water resistant. Here chemical sunscreen work as a water resistant. See, physical sunscreen as does not get absorbed. They are ideal for sensitive skin, acne-prone skin, even for the children. Some people are allergic and sensitive to the ingredients in the chemical sunscreen, so they choose physical sunscreen over the chemical sunscreens. So these are some differentiating point between the sunscreen and sunblock. But remember, there is nothing like one works better than the others. Chemical and physical both are the excellent form of sun protection. So choose the one which is most suitable to you, keeping the points I have described in your mind according to the situations and according to your need. So now coming to my next topic, and that is SPF and SPF numbers. Now you all know sunscreen comes with a different SPF number. Here SPF stands for the sun protection factor, and the number besides it indicate how well sunscreen protects from the UVB rays. It does not indicate how long you can stay outside in the sun. So here I am skipping the calculation procedure, SPF calculation procedure, and to make it more simple, coming to the conclusion. So here SPF 15 gives 93% of the protections, while SPF 30 blocks around 97% of the UVB rays, and SPF 50 blocks around 98% of the UVB rays. So anything higher will be the negligible increase in the protection, because no sunscreen can filter out 100% of the UVB rays. So now you are clear that it is not like higher the SPF and double the protection, right? So remember, is irrespective of SPF number, whatever the number would be, you have to reapply it every 2 hours. So if you are adventurous persons and love staying outside, then go for the 50 and more. Or even if you are on holidays around the beach and mountains, where the chances of getting burn is high, you should go for the 50 and more. But the only time you are out in the sun is from your ride from home to office, and it also, if it's not so far, then you can choose SPF 30. Now, one more thing I want to make clear about the SPF factor, that it shows the protection from UVB rays only. It does not shows the protections to UVA rays, which are responsible for the aging of the skin. So that's why it is always advisable to go for the broad spectrum sunscreen, or the look for the sign plus, which indicate this protections from the both UVA and UVB. So that's it. This was all about the sunscreen, and please like, share and subscribe my channel if you find this content helpful. Thank you.